Look at all them cuts, making it rain. Hey guys, this is Brent with Western Equipment. Now before we get started, if you happen to like this video or this video helps you out, we just ask that you please hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel, as that helps me out as well. Now in today's video, I'm going to be doing a raw demonstration of the Stihl MSA 160C with the 12-inch bar, 1/4-inch chain, and the AP 200 battery. Now this is going to be the smallest chainsaw in the AP series lineup, and we've got a couple of fallen logs here that we're going to see just how many cuts we can get out of this saw before the battery dies. In the specs, it does show we should have a runtime of 42 minutes, but it doesn't tell us exactly how many cuts. So I'm going to do some cuts here, so let's get started. All right, so unless I lost count, that was right at 50 cuts, and we are still at full battery showing here on the machine. Now these cuts are roughly 5.5 inches, maybe 4 here on the smaller side. And we've been cutting for roughly 5 minutes. Now, like I said, the specs show a runtime of 42 minutes, but it does not specify cuts. Right here, we have gone through 50 cuts, and like I said, I haven't even put a dent in the battery life. But one thing I would say, guys, is if you're debating an electric chainsaw, I'd highly look into it. I mean, this is pretty impressive. So we'll just go ahead and get back to cutting. We're at 50 and we'll see what we can do. Scorpion. I don't want none of you. All right, guys, so we are now at 100 cuts with this saw and the AP 200 battery. And finally, we are down to 2 bars of battery on this saw. And we've been going here for about 18 minutes. And as we've gone down this log, we have gotten into some bigger cuts here. Looks like now we're closer to 6 on a lot of these. Some of these, even at the angle we're cutting and the way the tree was, we were more at like 7 on the front here. But again, guys, some of the things I'd point out, just so clean on these cuts. Super clean. I mean, it's cutting through it like butter. I'm not having to put any pressure on the saw whatsoever. it is grabbing this wood and pulling itself all the way through. It has that much power. There's a lot of concern about battery powered chainsaws not being tough enough to do the job, not having enough runtime, things like that. But as you've seen so far, we are 100 cuts in. We have 2 bars of battery left. And like I said, the cuts have been super clean, super easy. It's not taking any effort for me to make these cuts. The only effort is being squatted down here on my knees. That's a little tough. But other than that, guys, this saw is amazing so far. So I'm gonna move some of these cuts we've done and see how far we can get. That was 111, and we need to tighten our chain. Let's go ahead and remove the battery. Well, we have no chance of this thing coming on while we are doing this. So tightening this is really easy. We've got the easy quick tension system here. We're just gonna back this off just enough like that, and then roll our black dial forward here, just like that, until we're snugged up. Then we will snug back up here, like so. Snap that down into place. Check your tension, but be careful because that chain is hot. Then we can go ahead and put our battery back in. Once again, just another great feature to this battery powered saw. So we're at 111, I think, right in there. So we'll just keep going here. There is 125 cuts, and we are down to 1 bar and we're flashing, which means we are getting really, really close to the end here of our cutting. Now, I did see one other review on this saw before that said you would get about 125 4-inch cuts out of it. Now, we're actually cutting closer to 5 and 6 inches here, and we're at 125, still with a little bit of battery to go here. So I'm just gonna keep cutting until we completely stall this thing out and see what we can get to. Oh man. Halfway through our 139th cut, we finally killed the AP200 battery on the MSA 160C. So guys, I don't know about you, but I am thoroughly impressed. That's a lot of coasters, if you ask me. Put a lot of drinks on these. Overall, guys, my impression, my review for you is that if you are a homeowner that is not going to be a lumberjack, that's not going to be a logger, that is going to want to go out a couple of times a year, cut some firewood that normally would be about this size to fit in your fireplace at home, or maybe for your fire pit out back. Maybe you have trees, with limbs about this size around the house, and throughout the year we get those things such as wind damage, or we need to clear out some stuff that's hanging over our power lines or over our roof or anything like that. I would definitely look into this MSA 160C. It's a great saw. It's still light enough that it is very maneuverable. You're right around the 8-pound mark with the battery in. As you saw there, we got 139 cuts out of the machine, and we cut for right around 30 minutes straight. Just with the machine, full on running, going through this log here. So overall, guys, I'd say I'm thoroughly impressed with the MSA 160C. So I hope by this you were able to see everything you needed to see, able to hear the saw run, see just how many cuts we can do. So I hope that this video was helpful and you liked this video. And if you did, we just ask that you would hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And also, guys, if you have any other questions or comments, make sure to leave those down in the comment section below so I can be sure to get back with you. And then also, guys, while you're down there, make sure to scroll up just a little bit into that description tab where you can go to check out the link to 247parts.com, where you can get all of your John Deere parts needs, whether it be for your compact construction equipment, your lawnmowers, your tractors, your gators, whatever those things are. Make sure to check that out. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Woo! Making it rain. Look at all them cuts. That's what I'm talking about. Hey guys, make sure to check out this cool video and this one. Buy your parts right up here and subscribe right here.